Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Let's get started. Now, I do not blame you whatsoever if you did not watch the full game. This game against Edmonton was a complete disaster, embarrassing game. I know Connor McDavid was back. Jordan Eberle and Connor McDavid are on fire together. Doesn't make a difference what happened, though. Start things off 5 minutes in to the first period. Mark Fein scored, assisted by Matt Henriks and Laurie Korpikoski, and that put the Edmonton Oilers up 1-0. 50 seconds later, Jordan Eberle scored, assisted by Connor McDavid and Benoit Pouliot, and that put the Oilers up 2-0. 3 minutes later, Jordan Eberle again on the power play. A nice pass from Connor McDavid to Eberle. Scores, assisted by Connor McDavid and Benoit Pouliot again. And that put the Oilers up 3-0 in the first period, 9 minutes in. 3 minutes later, Mike Hoffman just got it beneath the bar on the power play, assisted by Erik Karlsson and Bobby Ryan. That is Mike Hoffman's 23rd goal of the year. Going to the second period, Sanders looked like they started to get some chances. Stone shoots it off the post, deflects off Talbot, the starting goalie for the Edmonton Oilers, and in. Sanders are only down by 1 goal, assisted by Karlsson and Jean-Gabriel Pageau. And ever since then, the Senators are getting shots after shots, chances after chances. And that does not make a difference for the game, as the Senators, as of late, have been horrible. As Zach Kassian walks right in and fires it past Andrew Hammond. That's a goal. That goal. Andrew Hammond has to have that puck. Andrew Hammond has to have that save. It was a shot from just before the hash marks. Andrew Hammond needs to stop that puck. I don't care if he went here to try the pass. I don't care. I understand it's a rough night defensively, but that's a stop Andrew Hammond has to make, especially at a time where you're down by 1 goal with all the pressure against the other team, with a team that's not good on the road. You need to stop that puck to give your team a chance, and that's an unacceptable goal by Andrew Hammond. 3 minutes into the third period, a power play goal from Andrej Sekera scored. This is by Jordan Eberle and Marco Testu, and it put the Edmonton Oilers up 5-2. 3 minutes later, Leon Draisaitl walks right in, bar in, assisted by Taylor Hall and Toddy Purcell, put the Oilers up 6-2. And then 3 minutes to go on the power play again, Brendan Davidson scored from the point, deflects off Mark Mathot's stick, past Hammond and in, assisted by Lear Pickering and Larry Kopakowski. The final score of this game, Edmonton Oilers 7, Ottawa Senators 2. The shots on goal, 38 for the Sens and 28 for the Edmonton Oilers. So Anderson started this game. It was taken out after 3 goals in the first period. And I hate to break it to you guys, but the way we're playing lately, our last games are like 3-7-0 or something like that. Then we're on a 3-game losing streak. 7 points out of a wild card spot now. Pittsburgh with 2 games in hand that could possibly turn to 11. And New Jersey getting a point tonight, possibly 2 against Toronto as they're in the shootout right now. Doesn't look like the Senators are going to make the playoffs whatsoever. Too much of a collapse since December. Only the second least amount of points for a team since December, besides the Habs, who have been horrible as of late. But we'll talk about that on Saturday in NHL Roundup. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, but I'm a true fan. I believe in my team to the end, and I seriously do hope that the Senators make the playoffs. By the way, Toronto beat New Jersey, so that's only 1 point. Anyway, 8 points out. Anyway, I seriously believe in our team. I think they have 2 more games left against non-playoff teams. But the way they're playing lately, especially against a team like Edmonton, I do not care. They have Connor McDavid and all these players. Does not matter. You gotta stop that puck on Matt Kassian, a player that should be in the WHL. Like, let's be honest here. He shouldn't be in the NHL. These players, like a team like Edmonton on the bottom feeder of the league, we need to beat them. This team is not compatible to be in the playoffs. This team does not deserve to be in the playoffs. They haven't played to be in the playoffs. They don't deserve to be in the playoffs. And their defense is crap. This team does not deserve to be in the playoffs whatsoever. And as a true fan, I am. But I also am an analyst. And I gotta be honest here. You guys can completely agree with me. It's time to tank. We're out of a playoff spot. Let's hope for next year. Let's get Austin Matthews, Paul Jarvie, whoever the hell it is. It's a horrible team this year. I know we lost Turns. We got Mathot back. But the fact of the matter is, 1 or 2 players on defense should not make us lose 7-2. There's something going on in the locker room that's not clicking. Erik Karlsson is pissed. It's not management's fault. It literally is the player's fault. The management's put Mike Hoffman on the first power play. That's working. The defense is not doing what they need to do. So you can't. I don't know what people are saying. Fire Dave Cameron for, because you can't do. What's the point of firing Dave Cameron if your team is not performing? Your defense is not performing. That's the problem, not Dave Cameron. So get that out of your head, because the problem is Dave Cameron, not getting a defenseman, like especially with Eugene Melnyk and Brian Murray. All of them. I know I'm not saying it's not management's fault, but they should be getting a defenseman if they want to make the playoffs. But clearly, since they're not getting a defenseman, I do not think they want to make the playoffs this year. And with the way we're playing this year, we're not going to make the playoffs. I'm a true fan. I still believe, but the stats are just completely 8 points out of a playoff spot. Pittsburgh 2 games in hand. Let's be honest here. It's not going to happen. It's trending on Twitter in Ottawa. Team tank. It's time to tank, boys. The next SENS game is against the Toronto Maple Leafs, February 6, 2016, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, CBC, TVA, and Sportsnet. Remember one thing. If we beat Toronto and we start going on, that could be the first game of a run. You know, you never know. But it was this time last year that we went on a run. So I don't know if we can do it, but who thought we would do it last year? Keep that in mind, all right? That it could happen. Now the standings currently: New York Islanders 3rd in the Metropolitan Division, 58 points. Detroit, 58 points. Pittsburgh with 57. New Jersey with 58, so they moved past Pittsburgh. Carolina, 54. Philadelphia, Ottawa, and Montreal all tied with 52 points. And behind Philly with 47 points, the Buffalo Sabres. So I'll see you in the next video. A horrible game by the Ottawa Senators, and as I just had my rant before, it's the defense, not the management. I'll see you in the next video. Follow us on Twitter at SensTalk1992 for live tweeting updates of the game and breaking news. Follow my personal Twitter account at Plant_Brandon for NHL analysis and Sens analysis. Like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Add us to your circles Google Plus at SensTalk. Add us to your circles Google Plus at SensTalk. Subscribe. Click the big red button to there. Subscribe to us. Like this video. Share this video for share cool stuff. And go to my personal YouTube channel, Brandon Plant. We are doing NHL 16 videos there. See you next video. 7-2 loss. Go Sens go.